smoke weed every day.
That's the podcast. It's Pretty Mac and Joe.
Yep, exactly what I feel like it.
It's the motherfucking loud sessions, yo. Turn up.
Yeah, man.
Chill. And we back. Oh, I'm too loud, isn't it? RPBMX. Yeah. Mic check. Cho. What's good out there, world? I'm gonna turn me down. I'm loud as fuck. Anyway, yo, it's your boy Jersey and your boy Pretty Mac. We back in this bitch with another episode of the Loud Session Podcast. What's good out there, world? So I got my boy Tori here, got Johnny here, I got Deandra here, and we got Nakiya here, some special guests that's joining us today. You know what I'm saying? Happy Memorial Day weekend to everybody out there. Unfortunately, we didn't get the weather that we thought we was going to get, but, you know, we making the best of it. Pretty, what plans you got for this weekend?
Shit, the same plans you got. we in the crib, you know what I'm saying?
Partying, maxing, and relaxing?
Getting to the money, man. It fucked up the vibe a little bit because we wanted to hit the beaches and shit and get right and do it like that. But it's cool. We still here. Still rocking out.
Hey, yo, so I just want to set the tone of the pod by saying RPBMX. The Exodus album came out yesterday. I didn't really get the chance to go through it yet, but it's a song on there called "Call Your Father" with Usher. That's just insanely, like, you know, that shit hit close to home. I'm not calling my father, but when I heard that shit, I was like, God damn, this shit is like,
shit.
Yeah, this shit is next level. So when y'all get time, go out there and support DMX and not only stream it, but try to hit them up on the iTunes and make that purchase so that way you could get it there and it could last on your playlist for life. You feel me?
That shit almost got me though. I ain't gonna lie.
What, the song?
Yeah, I almost called my pops and shit.
Oh, why you ain't calling?
I thought again.
Let's not start that deep. let's not start that deep.
Oh, all right. We gonna go in slow. We gonna go slow with him. All right.
Yeah, man. But anyway, I know y'all out there watching the NBA Finals. The Knicks is they down 1 with the Atlanta Hawks, and
You mean the playoffs?
What I say?
Finals.
Oh shit, my bad. The playoffs.
Oh, they ain't going that far.
Shit, that's why you gotta have team members around to correct you when you say some other shit.
Shout out to the Knicks, man.
What's your finals prediction though?
My finals prediction, you know LeBron and them. LeBron and Brooklyn. So it'll be the Lakers versus Nets.
Lakers versus Nets.
LA versus Brooklyn.
T-Jack, who you thinking?
Yeah.
That's dope. I'm gonna fuck with that one too.
Word up. Who you got?
I got Brooklyn, and I got probably the Lakers gonna come out.
Okay. Ladies, y'all watch basketball at all?
Not at all.
Not really?
Anymore.
Nah.
Yeah.
Damn. All right, well, I got my money on, I guess on the Lakers and the Nets too. Lakers and the Nets, because if the Nets don't take it, who else is going to take it? The Bucks, you think? Philly?
Yeah, I would say Philly.
Philly, the Bucks.
They got the best chance versus the Nets.
They just sweep the Heat 4 games.
Damn. Oh, that series over already?
They just finished it today.
Oh yeah, so.
Oh shit! See, I ain't been caught up the way I need to be.
And they just went to the finals last year.
Yeah, Giannis got crazy on him. Yeah.
Oh damn, bro. Y'all think any of them teams gonna recruit J. Cole? They ain't just play Africa, right?
He playing ball, right? He playing a little ball, right?
How many points he got out there?
5.
5?
Damn, nah, they recruiting him.
Nah, it's better than none.
He could have probably went to the Knicks like a couple years ago.
Yeah, that's true. Now they won't even look his way.
He's doing good right now.
That shit over.
Yo, shout out to J. Cole. I think he had a 5-day contract out there. No, not 5 day. It was like 3 to 5 games contract, right?
Where at?
Somewhere in Africa.
Oh damn.
Yeah, but he brought a lot of attention to their league out there and all of that shit. But he back out here, you know, back on tour, selling albums and shit. You know what I'm saying?
This album supposed to be dope though.
You heard it?
I heard a couple songs.
Any of y'all heard the J. Cole album?
Yeah, I heard it.
Y'all heard the whole thing?
It was tough, but you gotta really, if you don't listen to music, it don't make sense for you to listen to it. If you don't really listen to music for it, it don't make sense. Yeah.
I know what she mean.
But it's tough though.
Like you gotta know what's really going on out here. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta listen to music.
You gotta be tapped in a little bit.
So if you heavy into Autotune, it's not for you. You know how like some people they just like that shit that's just if you rapping and like that shit sound old school, You feel me?
Yeah, it's not for you.
It's not for you.
Okay.
It's not for the mumble rappers.
Oh, damn. Well, shout out to J. Cole for putting it down, because I ain't gonna lie, when I heard that album, at least some of it, I was thinking like, yo, he was one of those artists that had the good music in a tuck and was like, it's opening back up. Let me put out some quality shit. Because a lot of the music I've been hearing from a lot of people, that should just be subpar as fuck. Like, a lot of niggas suck. I just gotta, it sucks to say, but a lot of niggas
has
trash.
always been one of those artists that put out something and he would hit you with some shit, especially lyrically. I've always said J. Cole is lyrically inclined and he does not get the recognition he deserves.
That's true.
Him and Kendrick Lamar, they don't get the recognition they deserve. And they, to me, lyrically, they're top of the line.
Yeah, I would say that. Yeah. Now, who would you say is more top of the line out of those three, including Drake? Would you say Drake is more top of the line because he's more consistent, or would you say, because like Kendrick, you listen to his shit, he dropping a classic, but it also takes 3 or 4 years to write that classic, and then Drake is dropping like every other month, and you know what I mean? And he's like kind of consistent, and he's at the top of the game. So who would you say is like, yo, that's that number one artist?
I honestly believe that if J. Cole or even Kendrick Lamar was on top of their music game like Drake is, it would be neck and neck with them. Drake would be for emotional niggas and bitches.
Oh, it's Certified Lover Boy. It makes sense. He kind of just dug into it.
You put it like that.
Emotional niggas and bitches. Niggas that cry over bitches and money, and bitches that cry over niggas, and neither one of them move from the spot they in. That's what that nigga's for. I'm not saying that his hits is not good. I love Drake music.
Yeah.
But I get into Drake music when I'm in my feelings. That's when I turn on Drake.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
No,
Yo, imagine somebody spinning a block to slide on somebody to just hold on, we going home. Just hold on. You're like, you never see that shit coming.
It's finna go down.
The niggas usually listen to some B block or some shit. They about to go spin the block.
Right, so knock if you buck.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a fact.
Yeah, I get Drake ain't for the big steppers, huh?
Usually the big steppers is quiet and they move silently and they hit you with a big banger. That's J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Drake that nigga though, man. I fuck with Drake, man.
Yeah, nah, Drake definitely that nigga.
I fuck with Drake, man.
Everybody waiting for Kendrick to come back. His last project to me was fire. You know what I mean?
That's all he do.
It's like a perfect mix between commercial records, lyricism, creativeness. Because he said when he did his album, it's really meant to be listened to backwards. Yeah. I didn't catch that. You know what I mean?
Yes, he did say that.
That's fire to me.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that shit is super dope, man. Shout out to Kendrick.
I did not know that.
Even after one of his songs, what was it? Duckworth, and one of the songs. If you listen to Duckworth, now Duckworth is towards the end of the album, but at the end of Duckworth, he rewinds back to all the other songs that was on it.
Right.
You will hear it reverse.
Right.
Yeah, that make a lot of sense.
That's ill. That's another level right there. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, niggas is waiting for Kendrick to come back. Niggas is waiting on that for it to really be official that Soulja Boy versus Bow Wow versus shit.
Yeah, I heard about that shit, man.
I want to see it. But who y'all think gonna win?
I think.
With all due respect,
Soulja Boy, unfortunately,
with all due respect to them niggas,
for me,
I don't care about neither one of them.
It's just something to laugh at.
You don't care about none of them.
Neither one of them niggas.
Yo,
something to laugh at.
Bow Wow was like my era coming up. I was like, what, 12 when Bow Wow came out?
Yeah, I love them. I'm not gonna lie.
No, yeah, me too.
I love them.
Yeah, like all the girls. I had a girlfriend that loved Bow Wow, bro. It was the weirdest shit. I didn't know what to do.
That's so cute.
I'm nothing like Bow Wow. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
huh?
You didn't even have the long dripping braids.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, shit.
but you know, that situation didn't work out, of course. You know what I mean?
So y'all all think Soulja Boy got it?
You feel me?
Yeah.
Y'all all think Soulja got it?
Yeah.
Nah,
She said.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I think it's gonna be funny as fuck. Like, you feel me?
Yeah, like it's a joke.
But I think Bow Wow got more hits. I want to say.
Yeah.
Because he had, like, when he started, he had hits. Like, it was hit after hit after hit after hit.
Yeah, he had them.
Like, they
But
had
how-
the whole Scream tour was because of Bow Wow. It wasn't, you know
And
what I'm
B2K
saying?
and them, yeah, they had that
Everybody
right.
else was like, they
Yeah.
added on, but Bow Wow started that shit, like, real talk. They was
Now,
doing,
he really did start it. He was coming out with hits and he was in movies and shows. He was everywhere and everybody else just followed suit.
a lot of niggas hate on Bow Wow,
But how does that play in a versus when everybody who love this music are now grown? And he's like, Lil Bow Wow, you just don't know. And then they hop up out the bed, turn my swag on. Niggas be like,
yo,
woo!
yeah,
I'm grown, nigga. I'm grown.
Soulja Boy got some shit
I
though.
don't want to hear this shit. I'm grown, nigga.
Soulja Boy got some shit
Feel
though.
me? That's how I think they're gonna be giving it up on the
Big
versus.
Draco, Big Draco.
First of all, his personality
His antics
is insane when it comes to that on-camera action. But
yeah.
Soulja Boy, like, you gotta think he did that shit for Nicki Minaj. Is it called Chirac? That boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And then he did the duck shit she freestyle on that did the itty bitty whatever. So he got mad shit to play.
He got a new hit out, I think. Soulja Boy.
She make it clap. That shit like
She
2
make it
minutes
clap,
long.
right? Who was that with?
They by something.
Johnny Blaze. Johnny Blaze. That's who it with?
Nah, I think it's by something. Unless somebody hopped on it.
Nah.
Unless somebody hopped on it.
That's the chick that's what was on.
You only want to get it hooked though.
That's it.
Yeah. That's gonna be an interesting one. For what I hear is that they didn't really make it official yet. They ain't signed no contracts yet, but we are on standby looking out for that goddamn Verzuz. Shout out to Swizzy. Shout out to Timbo. They're gonna be out there giving it up in Miami this weekend. What club is in Miami? Club Live?
Yeah,
Right? That's what it is?
That's what I'm trying to go.
So I think it's on Sunday. They're gonna be I should have been in Miami this fucking week. It's cold as hell out this motherfucker. I feel like October. Yeah, it feel like October out this bitch right
I was
now.
supposed to go.
Man, I should be. Everybody on vacation right now.
Word is born,
I
yo.
go down my timeline. I'm like, fuck y'all niggas. I should be.
Hey, we going.
Hey, yo, where is the boy? This shit, I
going.
know she went to Puerto Rico. I was on some desperate shit. I was thinking like, I should go down there tomorrow. I saw the prices. I said, I gotta wait, yo. Fuck it.
That's how it was in Miami.
Let me think about
Like
this.
1,700, bro.
Yeah, they
But now we go to Miami, we definitely going to live, bro. Like
That was flight alone.
you already know.
Flight alone, bro. But anyway, shout out to Soulja Boy. Shout out to them. Something else I want to talk about is they're coming out with at least it's rumors that they're coming out with a drumline too. Anyone interested in
I
drumline
just
too?
seen that
Absolutely.
shit with DC Young Fly, right?
Yeah.
Hold up, what?
And I only say that because the
DC
first
Young
one was
Fly?
my
Yeah, he
shit.
supposed to be
Yeah, the first one's
And
fire.
I still watch it.
Yeah, the first one's fire.
But hold
Yeah,
on, let me ask y'all something. Drumline 2 with Nick Cannon or other characters?
I would prefer.
Nick Cannon should have graduated by now.
Well, no, I mean,
But he could be
The coach, the teacher.
Yeah.
Barely, yeah.
He better not be in it. He better
That's
not
why
be
I
in
said
it.
both.
Yeah.
He gonna be the coach?
Yeah,
He could be the teacher, the instructor.
Yeah, or somebody's dad or something. There's somebody out the way, but that's in the way at the same time.
He can't get too much camera time on this shit.
I don't know if they
They gotta make this shit a little hood or something, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if DC Young Fly gonna be the main character,
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta fit the part.
DC
But
gotta do his thing, man.
he posted a picture today, and Nick Cannon was like, let's go or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to DC Young Fly, man. Yo, what you saw this week that you thought was interesting, that you felt like, you know, that really struck a nerve in you? You saw that shit like, God damn, I gotta talk about this shit.
Why you gonna lie? I wouldn't talk about X, man.
What about?
You know, Exodus just dropped DMX album, and you know, it's a lot of controversy behind it, but I like it. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with it heavy. You know what I'm saying? I was a big DMX fan.
Yo, shout out to DMX. Yo, that nigga, his first video when that shit came out, Rough Riders Anthem, I had to be like,
God.
I was like 10. That shit had me doing push-ups in the living room.
Yeah, I was 12.
Motherfuckers was cock diesel in that fucking video, dog. And then me and my brother got the No Limit chains and shit. We thought we down with Master P and them throwing up dollars in the living room like we was really living like that.
Right here, 'cause it was a
Shout out to motherfucking DMX, man.
You get this too.
Niggas got that loud rolling around.
Yeah, it's a little blunt pass.
Elon Musk, you don't got the juice no more. My Doge is down, my boy. I'm sorry, I just had to get that off my chest.
Oh, man, you came at-
SNL epic failure.
You came at Eli?
Eli, you ain't
man.
got the juice, my boy. You gotta get the Dogecoin back. We down more than 50%. My little bro said, I ain't fucking with that shit. I'm out the small fucking. Yo, cryptocurrency is terrible. It's fucking with my bread right now. And I gotta be real. Elon, you ain't got the juice, but whatever you could do in your power to
Damn,
get it
Eli
back
ain't
up.
got the juice no more, bro?
Nah, Eli ain't got the juice. Man.
It's gonna go back up. We gonna get it back right, man. You know what I'm saying?
And we're back. My fault. You know, this is our first visual episode, so you know we gotta run into a little bit of technical difficulties, but that's how you
Loud
get
sessions,
shit
we're
right.
back.
You know what I mean? What they call it, risk and failure and learning lessons and shit like that. But anyway, Elon Musk, you still ain't got the juice. Hey yo, Pretty Matt,
It's fucked up.
what were we talking about? You said you wanted to get into no, actually before we get into the DMX album, Nakiya, right?
Yeah.
You said you was in New York. What is the vibe like in New York right now?
Actually,
Post or in the pandemic? I don't know where we at right now with it.
they don't give a fuck about anything.
Oh, so it's just live, like.
It's live no matter what.
Sure.
I went to Soho Park Hell's Kitchen in Manhattan. For anybody that want to know the address, is 832 8th Avenue in Manhattan. It's a restaurant / club. I'm not even gonna say a lounge. You sit down, you eat. They only, honestly speaking, they only kind of have 2 menu options. It's either $55 or $65, but you get an appetizer, an entree, but your drinks are unlimited.
Oh, really?
So it's worth it.
Oh, it goes down. Huh?
Your drinks are unlimited?
Your alcohol drinks are unlimited.
Oh, okay.
The moment they see you sip your drink, they come and top it off.
Oh, damn.
Ooh! Imagine a chick coming to top you off every time you drink.
What?
Oh my gosh.
They come and they top you
situation.
off. The DJ was
We gotta pull up there, bro.
lit.
And what's the name of this restaurant again?
Soho Park, Hell's
Soho
Kitchen.
Park.
We gotta pull up there, bro.
Shout out to Soho Park.
Absolutely.
God
And
damn.
it's like a soul food mix kind of thing. So like they had chicken and waffles, grits and shrimp, fish and chips, burgers and french fries, lobster and mac and cheese. That's what I had.
Yeah. Oh, no, keep going. My fault. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's okay. But the vibe in there was like, honestly speaking, you feel so good. You spend so much time getting drunk from them topping off your drinks and the DJ. You don't even have time to eat. So you take your food to go.
That's what happened to me like 3 weeks ago, yo.
Yeah.
I went to Hibachi for the first time. Like, where they cook in front of you. Don't tell nobody this. Pause.
You about to tell everybody.
everybody.
You about to tell everybody,
We
bro.
tell everybody.
Everybody about to hear this shit. We listening though. Let's get to it. What happened, bro?
I let the dude throw the meat in my mouth, and I wasn't supposed to do
Yo,
that. I didn't know
wait.
I wasn't supposed to do that. It's etiquette here. Yo, when the chef is cooking up, he will pour shit in your mouth like wine or something. He'll throw fucking meat at you, and I'm with the bitch. Motherfucker. And like, yo, I mean, and he tried to do that shit again. I said, hell no. I didn't know what was going down like that because there was another couple over there. Dude was like, no. I'm like, oh, so you been here before? I ain't been here. I'm over here all happy and shit.
They know what's
Man, yo, y'all been to Hibachi?
Yes.
Yeah.
You been to Hibachi?
Yeah.
Go ahead. You too cool. You ain't let him throw the meat in your mouth.
Nah.
My mouth. You get the
I'll
They
never
got
do it
the
again.
cooking on the grill, flipping this shit all around and all that. I was like, that's what's up.
Yo, I ain't have the proper. I ain't have the proper etiquette in there.
I ain't get to that part though. I don't remember. It must be something new.
Man,
I ain't
I'm
get to
comfortable
that
with my
part.
sexuality, but I did not know that man etiquette says don't let another man throw his meat in your mouth, man. What the fuck? Like, I never knew that.
I
But
just feel like as long as it's chicken, beef, or lamb, it's acceptable. That's all.
You just good, whatever meat it is, huh?
As long as it's not
whatever type of meat.
It's like meat, you alright.
yeah, we have different conversations.
Yeah, it's good. I don't know. Hey, Remy Jackson, I don't know where this just went, bro. Shit went left real quick.
Oh my
What's
gosh,
going on,
bro.
man? Might have to switch the subject on this one.
Oh my god.
Yo, but shout out to Hibachi. Yo, they showed me that love. I forgot the name of the restaurant, but it was
Soho Park was really open. There were mad people in there with no mask on because you know New York has this whole like trust the sayer kind of thing going on.
Yeah.
Where if you do have a vaccine or you don't have a vaccine, they're gonna go based on your word. If you say you're vaccinated, you can walk in here with no mask on.
Ooh.
That's actually filtered in the Jersey too, though.
Yeah, but
Why?
there's no social distancing, no anything. It's just open.
Damn. You see what they do when that money get fucked up, boy. They say, what COVID? What? COVID? It's summertime. We need niggas spending money. You know what? You could come in here and just say you vaxxed, and then you know you'll be good. Who getting vaccinated? Y'all vaccinated?
I've been
not.
vaccinated since December.
Ooh, she way ahead of the curve.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something right now. I think I had COVID like when the shit right before the shit hit us and we knew it was out here. You feel me? Because they didn't know what the fuck was wrong with me, and I never get sick like that. But I was sick for like 2 weeks and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck wrong with me? Yeah, so
November of 2019.
like it's if you go on my Instagram, it's actually it's a picture of
Everybody
me.
said that.
It's a picture of me on Instagram at that Pacific month, and I had a mask on and all that shit. Like before we knew we had COVID out here, like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think I had it already, but I ain't get it again. You know what I'm saying? And I've been around motherfuckers that they had it, got it, like you know what I'm saying. But I ain't get it again. So I now I see people dying off the vaccination. So it's kind of fucking me up. Like yo, if
I mean, I'm alive.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not mad at nobody that got it.
Yeah,
but,
disclaimer, everybody not dying, but it's been a couple
but
of
it's
deaths
people
that
that
make
been
you
dying,
skeptical
like
of
you know
it,
what I'm
right?
saying. So me, I feel like if I'm good, I ain't been, you know what I'm saying. I'm not gonna go get the shit just cause, like you know what I'm saying. But whoever go get it, like do your thing. But me personally, I've been good, so I ain't tripping off it. I ain't gonna force my hand, like you know what I mean.
I was telling somebody the other day that I feel like if I don't get the vaccine, something might happen to me. But I also feel like if I get the vaccine, something might happen to me. So I'm just in the middle. You feel me?
It's
I will
like
be honest and say I have Pfizer. I got Pfizer. unfortunately, with my job, I had no choice. It was either
Yeah, some people
like
with the job, you
I
gotta
didn't
do
have
it.
a choice. It was like either you get the vaccine or you don't work with us no more. Period.
Like, you out of here.
You're out of here.
No money.
Yeah, so fortunately, my job was one of the places that got the first dose that came to New Jersey.
Should
My
that be
first
illegal?
one, I was okay. My second one, I was fatigued the next day, a little lethargic.
Yeah, they hit you like that. That's what I heard. The
it-
second one.
Yeah, I was really just weak and tired.
Mm.
But after the first day, I was fine.
Should that be illegal? Shouldn't that be illegal? Like, yo, get this vaccine or you don't work with us no more. That's like making a health decision for your bread. That's crazy.
It should, but when you work in the medical field, there's certain things that's already required of you. So
you
Like,
you already
they
have
gotta
certain
sign shit.
requirements. Yeah, we have to
the rip.
sign certain things. There's certain things we have no choice in.
Oh,
when it comes to
gotcha.
working in the medical field.
Yeah.
So with this vaccine coming in, it was kind of like another situation or another shot we have to get, and we just had no choice.
Yo, you know, I'm not gonna lie. Working around the hospitals, not in, but working around, I saw how real it got when they really had to bring refrigerated trucks and all of that shit.
Yeah.
How real did it get for you? Like, did it seem like in the beginning when it first happened, like, did you feel like, all right, it's some real wild shit going on here? Or did you feel like, all right, people getting sick because there's something going around? Or did you feel like, this is scary?
This is scary.
That's how I felt.
That's immediately how I felt. When I wasn't in the medical field when the pandemic first hit.
Okay.
I didn't get into the medical field, or I didn't finish with school until maybe about 2 weeks after they put a stamp on this is COVID-19. And when I finished my first state test, they literally pulled my medical ID number and threw me into the field. An agency contacted me. They let me know where I was going to be working, and that's just where I went.
That's a blessing on the low.
Yeah, you know, because I still had a job. Thankfully, a lot of people lost their jobs, so I will say it was a blessing. But they kind of just, it was like out of the frying pan straight into the fire. Like, and the frying pan was school within itself, and I wanted a break, and I had no choice but to go into the field.
They gave you overtime?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I got paid like a motherfucker.
Yeah. That's what I was hearing. They was getting.
Yeah, they was
like,
giving us that money. Okay?
It's crazy, yo, because like my little sister, like, she was going to school for like 2 years to be a nurse type shit, like, you know what I'm saying? And the pandemic hit.
And it put her on pause?
Like, they put everything on pause. Like, they got rid of the whole school.
Like literally, I'm not even gonna say my first day in the field. I walked into the place to body bags. Within the first week, there were 35 people that we had to roll out in body bags, and that's just day 5. That's not even 7 days.
That's crazy.
It was insane. To this day, I still think about that. A lot of people don't know the effect that it has on you in the nursing field. So even when people were rooting for the no mask, I'm like, you have no idea what I'm going through. I don't even have time to be at home with my kids because you're saying you don't want a mask, but then you come in here with COVID and I have to take care of you.
Yeah.
And then you die, and then right after you die, I can't even sit and process your death. There's somebody else on a ventilator. And I still haven't seen my kids in 18 hours. That was a lot to take in.
And it's nurses dying too.
Yeah, exactly.
You know
a lot
what I'm
of them
saying?
died. 80% of the people at that facility that they put me in either died from COVID or stopped working in general because of COVID. So whoever was there, like, it was just like survival of the fittest every day. It was bad.
That shit crazy, yo.
COVID got real for a lot of people, bro. God damn, if it's a party in heaven, that shit is jumping right the fuck now. So many people died from COVID in the past year. RP to everybody we lost from COVID, man.
Word up, man.
It was sad. I still think about it. It was sad.
Damn. That just got me all down and shit, thinking about all the COVID experiences and everything.
But nah, speaking of losing people, man, we lost DMX, man.
That's right, man.
I got so bad that day.
We gotta get to it, bro. Like,
I was fucked up at work.
Yo, what?
I couldn't even think straight. Like,
everything at my job was soft all of a sudden. I was like,
now I feel y'all, right? But let me ask y'all this: with somebody like DMX, right?
Yeah, I was trying to.
DMX is like, he's like making his rounds. You know what I'm saying? He's meeting people. He did Drink Champs, right?
It reminded me of Michael Jackson making his rounds before he did his last tour with the 50 date shit.
Now you got DMX on Drink Champs, and DMX says, "If I die right now, I lived a happy life." At least for me, I can't speak for nobody else, but doesn't it feel like it's easier to accept death when they haven't been killed by somebody. Like when Nip get killed, you be like, damn, he has so much more to do. And but if it's like cancer or somebody overdose, you feel like, well, it was in their hands or it was natural causes. But when somebody else take your life, you feel a little bit more like you robbed them or something. You feel me? Like
absolutely.
Yeah. So I didn't want to see DMX go, but I was happy that he was able to say like, if I die today, I lived a full life. I'll be happy. Cause that shit you want to hear from somebody that's done. You don't want to hear nobody say like, next week we gotta turn up cause I ain't do half of the shit I'm supposed to do, and then they gone. You be like, oh, that nigga mad as hell right now.
Yeah. I heard that on the Breakfast Club. I was listening to it Friday morning, and Swiss Beats was on talking about how everybody that mourned DMX that they spoke to had all said within a week to 2 weeks or even a month prior they had all seen him, and that wasn't like him. That wasn't like him to be out doing interviews. It wasn't like him to be at parties. Like he even went to T.I. house, and he started making a lot of collabs, and that wasn't like him. He was really a sheltered and spiritual person, and he was really serious about his spirituality. Yeah. So I feel like all those, everybody, not just artists, but everybody, honestly, they have a feeling of when they're gonna go, and that's when they start connecting with people a little bit more. Yeah. Unfortunately, it had to go that way for him. Like that was completely unexpected. Like he was head first ready to be back in the game. Yeah. And then he went the way he did. It hurt a lot of people. That when I say I was fucked up at work, I couldn't even think straight.
Everybody's fucked up. Like I was happy to hear that he actually finished the album though. Like. He got it done. Like when Swiss said that, I was like, all right, that X good then. You know what I'm saying? He was happy with what he did. You know what I'm saying? And that's all that really mattered to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because X to me was like, you feel that pain that he feel. Like, you know what I'm saying? You growing up as a kid, you know what I'm saying? And then him talking about females, all those joints. Like he made hard female songs. Like, you know what I mean? And that shit just meant everything. Like, you know what I mean? X was that dude, for real. He made people cry.
He made people cry, and like, Swiss was talking about that. He definitely mentioned that he couldn't believe at the beginning of his shows he would pray before the show.
Word.
It's so good. It's so good.
You know, and he said other people, even the hardest nigga in the room, would actually close his eyes and bow his head in prayer.
Word
up. That's deep. Huh?
No, it's so good.
Yo, you know what? I ain't even gonna lie. I felt like I had a week to process DMX dying. Yeah. Because. You know, I ain't no medical expert, but for what I hear, if the brain was out, it was without oxygen for 10 minutes, you kind of like damn near brain dead, right? But they said he was without oxygen for like 29 minutes, and once they said that, I was like, he ain't coming back though, because even if he come back, he's not gonna be the same.
Gonna be a vegetable.
Yeah, and no one wants to live like that. No one. Like if you're a vegetable, would you want somebody to pull a plug on you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Me personally.
Absolutely.
If I can't do nothing for you, and physically, in life,
I can't even hear you.
I'm good.
But honestly,
like get me out of here.
Dead, you can still hear. You can still
but
hear. If you touch me, I can still touch you. I can feel it. If you're talking to me, I can hear you. Yeah. But I can't do anything. Yeah. I can't respond. I can't touch you back. I can't move. I don't want that. I just hear you.
I don't want that.
Ain't that's how they can tell if you're in a coma? They'll pinch you, and if you don't react to it, they'll say you're in a coma because you're not reacting to light or anything?
Yeah, but your heartbeat is still going.
Yeah, I'll be like, let me go. Period. Like I figure out a way to tell y'all, let me the fuck go.
I already signed my DNR.
Like,
I'm good. I will. Do not resuscitate. If they tell you I'm brain dead, let me go. Don't let me lay there like that.
Why the fuck did Michael Jackson say in that song, "You're a vegetable"? Who is he dissing? You don't remember that song? Michael You're a vegetable. You're a vegetable.
He did not.
It's like he was dead.
Like wait, hold up. First of all, I'm gonna tell you something. Wait, hold up. Hey,
I thought he said you're a vegetable. I said he was.
Hold up, Jerz. Time out. Let me tell you something real quick.
That's not what he said?
Hold on, wait.
When you just said that, right? Listen, she's like, Nakiya is a Michael Jackson. She like a super duper.
I had Michael Jackson parties back in the day after he died on his birthday.
Well,
man, come
you
on.
should know that he didn't say I'm a vegetable.
He said you're a vegetable, right?
He did not say nothing about no vegetables.
Oh shit! What did he say? You're a vegetable. He pulling niggas out. That's terrible.
He said you a vegetable.
Picture somebody in a wheelchair. He just dancing around.
He did not say he a vegetable. He didn't say nothing about no vegetables.
You're a vegetable. Who
You're making me not like it here.
All right. So, what did he say?
We about to Google the lyrics.
Oh shit! Let me find out.
Google.
As a matter of fact, I ain't even gotta Google it because
it's Google time on Loud Sessions. It's
Google
time.
Shout out to Michael Jackson. That's what it is.
We gotta Google the facts.
Yeah.
My boy Jerry said something about Michael Jackson said he's a vegetable.
I thought he said, hey, you.
Nakiya is a super
You a
fanatic.
vegetable. Let me fuck up the lyrics there. I'll fuck up some lyrics quick.
Nakiya is a super fanatic and she not having it.
I'm definitely, I'm not having it.
So it's Google time on loud sessions. Like, it's going down.
Damn, sir.
Is he a
I
vegetable?
want to be starting something.
Is he a vegetable or is he not?
Yo,
Damn,
you a
man.
vegetable. What the fuck?
That's crazy, bro.
Damn, that got me in.
That's a song. Go ahead, sing, girl.
Said I wanna be starting something.
Too high for this, man.
Man, RP Michael Jackson, y'all wonder where he would be at right now.
Oh, you wanna know what's crazy?
Probably turning up
He
in
actually
heaven.
did say you're a vegetable.
Come on, who was he
Oh,
dissing,
shit.
After that, he said,
Oh, shit.
he said, still they hate you.
man? Ooh.
You're a vegetable. You're the buffet. You're a vegetable. They eat off you. You're a vegetable.
Who we talking about?
Ooh,
That was actually kind of deep.
Who was Michael Jackson talking about?
I
Right,
don't know.
By himself, yo.
You still by himself?
We talking about Prince?
No, he was
Don't
dissing
let
Prince.
Prince. Don't let Prince.
We talking about Prince?
Nah, I don't think he's talking about
Nah,
Prince.
we gonna leave Prince alone.
He
God
Prince.
bless Prince. R.P. Prince.
Prince talking about some chick he wanted to eat up or something. Like, she's bad, you a vegetable. But that still sound like a diss, though. Now, you a snack, man.
Yeah, cause
Now
he,
your whole meal. Yeah, they went from vegetables to snacks to whole meals and
like,
shit.
cause he ain't say you a pork roll. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, no chick want to be a pork. Out of here. Don't call me a pork red. Don't call me a pig.
You know what I'm
Call me
saying?
none of that shit.
He said, but bite my brother.
Yeah.
he ain't say you a steak sandwich. He said you a vegetable.
But they did say he did say they eat off of you.
Okay. Okay. You're a vegetable. I know it's a fucking.
So he talking about the animals, like the animals eat off.
Oh, the industry.
I don't know because the whole song, if you actually get into his lyrics, because you know, Michael Jackson do be talking about some stuff, but don't nobody
Yeah.
want to really listen. You feel me?
Yeah.
They just be looking at his dance moves, but he really be saying some shit in his song.
Oh, you know I know this shit.
So did he say mama sai, mamaku sai, or did he say I'ma say it one more time, I'm not gonna stop? And that's the battle now. What they saying when he said his lyrics.
He said
They
all
said, no,
that.
he ain't say mama say it, mama sai, mamaku sai. He said I'ma say it one more time, I'm not gonna stop. I don't think he said that.
I think he said all that shit. I don't know. Like,
No, he didn't.
they're like
He said,
I heard that shit a
"Mama
million
say,
times.
mama say."
Like,
That's
you know
what
what
he
I'm
said,
saying?
He
Mama
said,
say,
"Mama say, mama say, mama say."
Osaku Sa.
But that means something, and it's African.
Damn,
What?
I got one more question.
I don't know. Guess we gotta Google that.
I feel like he said all that shit.
Oh,
Ah!
Like at one time, like that the other
I
part
think
and that part
something about
together.
dancing.
all right, age-old urban legend, and then I'm getting off of lyrics. Did Lloyd say 5'2" or fine 2? Or did he say both?
He said
Fine, too.
fine too.
But I want you.
I think he said both.
He said both
No, he
too.
did not.
That's another one,
I think,
man.
I think he said she fine too, and then he said she's 5'2". No, she's 5'2" first, and he said she's fine too, but I want you.
She's fine too.
So he never said
But
she's
she's
5'2".
5'2". Yeah, man.
What was
She.
she being 5'2"
The nigga
have
said
to
both
do
of
with-
them.
Yeah, that's true.
He said
Like,
both.
What was she being 5'2" have to do with you want me?
She was fine too because she was 5'2".
Shut up.
You're 5'2" and you're fine too.
No.
Right. I can't make this shit up.
You just made it up.
Google it.
No,
Google
he
it.
said fine too.
Google time
And
on
that
loud
was my
sessions.
song too. I thought I was the shit.
Listen.
I used to put my fan ponytail in with and swoop my little edges with the big old swoops the girls used
So
to
you
wear.
did it. You did it because you 5'2" or you fine too.
Cause I was fine too.
So you not 5'2".
No, I'm actually 5'3". Come correct. And I add an inch 5'4".
But you almost 5'2".
You know what?
I wanna ask y'all a question.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna just give the headliner question, and maybe I could figure out what I'm asking, maybe, and if not, I'll elaborate.
Yeah, I'm high now, boy.
Do men? Yeah, I'm high now. But why he looks for something else that's slow?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Oh my gosh. So what was I about to ask? Do men expect too much from women nowadays, or was our grandparents just super women? Because I hear some chicks like, he want me to wash the cat, he want me to cook, he want me to clean, he want me to this,
boy.
or is it just that?
You better relax. You better
Or
relax.
is it just?
I got my hand up.
No, I mean I'd rather a woman give me a response.
I'm gonna let you give your response.
She about to go crazy.
Are women expecting too much from women? Well, I guess the question is, is men expected too much from women, or was our grandparents just super women, or
Right.
we saw them and now we're using what they did and how they did it and say, well, you should be the same way.
At their old age.
It's both. But
It's
yeah.
not both.
All right. Well,
And I'm
go
gonna
ahead.
be 100%
I'm be
honest
quiet
with you and
then.
tell you
Nah, I
why.
want to hear this one.
It's
done.
not both.
It's not both.
Honestly speaking,
Talk to
the
me.
way our grandparents were, the way our grandmothers, let's specify it. No matter what the day and age is, if you decide to devote yourself to this man, if you say that you love this man, and whether you have a ring on your finger or not, because remember in biblical days, it never said anything about a piece of paper. What it was saying in the Bible was, he knew him and she knew her, and they were one.
Exactly.
As in they had sex, and that's what solidified their marriage.
Okay.
If you decide that you want to lay down with a man and you love this man, and if he gave you a ring, you would spend the rest of your life with him, then you have ultimately made a decision under God's eyes. I don't care what the court says, that you are his wife. There is still a requirement of you. Period.
Okay.
There's still a requirement of you. There is still a requirement if you guys sit down together and you make the decision that he's going to work and you're going to work, because there are households like that. There are also households of men that say, I'm going to work and you don't have to do anything. And even if a man is not in your life, your house should still be clean. Your dinner should still be made every day on time, especially if you have kids, because there still should be order in the house, and your kids should still be able to see their mother conducting a household.
Talk to him.
Clothes should still be washed. If you have a man, I don't care what he did to you, if you chose to still be in a relationship with him and he's cheating on you, there is still a requirement of you. You still wash his clothes.
Amen.
There is still certain requirements of you as a woman when you decide that you're going to walk with a man. If you decide that that is not something that you want to do for that man, then you should not be devoted to him, because devotion comes with requirements.
So are women now are more tempted by either temptation, or do they not take those vows serious? Because I can hear a chick right now in the comments when you say you still got a requirement if he cheat on you. I can hear chick now.
Like,
she got me.
Yeah.
So is the women mindset just different now?
Women's mindset is absolutely different now. A lot of women will say, you got me fucked up, I'm not doing that, but you expect him to stop dealing with the other woman over there who is.
Who's doing that?
So with that being said, you still have a requirement of you. If you choose to stay in that relationship.
That's
all right, so what separates you from them? Like, what gave you that perspective?
Because I do it and I still have my man.
Okay. Straight like that? That's how it's going down?
That's how it's going down.
It don't matter what's going on.
It don't matter what's going on. He still knows at the end of the day, my woman is going to be a woman. She don't have to buy me. She don't have to buy me no sneakers. She don't have to pay for nothing for me. Because at the end of the day, I'm a man. But I know that every day when I come in that house, even if I come in late, as long as it's not too late, and even if it is too late, his food is still going to be in the microwave. His work clothes for tomorrow are still going to be out.
Let him know, Kaya.
Everything is still going to be done.
If he gotta take a shower, his boxes, his socks, and his robe.
Everything is already out.
Oh, y'all better go.
It's
out.
When it's time for us to face whatever the issues are on the table, we're going to face whatever the issues are on the table. But I'm still going to do my job as his woman.
Yo, where the rest of y'all at?
Find the doctors that know how to clone.
We gotta figure out. Where the fuck is the rest of y'all at?
Somebody that know how to do it.
So I guess that was more to his point, though.
Ladies, I hope y'all
Was
listening.
more women like you as opposed to now.
Lord.
Absolutely.
Or is it just a different economy? Because a man back in the day could afford to work and a woman could be at home. Like a chick said one day, she said a man used to take care of everything. And I'm like, well, yeah, that's when the bag of chips was 25 cents. Now, shit just going up.
But
it was still the same kind of struggle regardless, which is back in their own time. It doesn't make any difference.
It doesn't make any difference. The dollar amount went up, but just because the dollar amount went up doesn't mean anything. Like, if you actually pay attention, rent back then was $100. But let's say my pay was only 2 quarters. Guess what? We still struggling together. But as a man, I'm still doing what's required of me. The only difference between back then and now is there are different ways to make a hustle. There's different ways to make money. There's social media. There's different people you can reach out to. There's more job opportunities. But everything else, for the most part, is still the same.
Financial advisor TJ, he works in finance. That's why I would like to ask him. Yeah. What's the difference as far as like, back in the day where, a father could go out there and make the money.
Well, no. What you're saying, you're correct in that respect, but
I'm talking about economically.
Yeah, economic. Nah, it totally went up like 100-800%.
Really?
You take a housing market crash in like the 80s, right? So that had a trickle down effect. So now the price of goods went up exponentially, whereas your salary didn't go up as much as the goods.
Economic, that kind of.
So your salary or your economic times didn't always grow with the economy. I think it took a big hit when things like that went up, your salary didn't go up as quickly.
Right.
So as a trickle-down effect, when it affects the housing, right, now you can't be a stay-at-home woman because you want to be. You have to go to work because you have to be.
Right.
So now more of your obligation, your time is taken away from the home.
Absolutely. But I feel like if you're in a relationship, if you are supposed to be meeting in the middle, then you should definitely still meet in the middle. But that's not just with finances, that's with everything. You are still supposed to meet in the middle. Fortunately for some men and women, some men can afford to take care of the entire household, and some women can stay at home. There should be no reason why, even throughout your day, your job isn't done. Now, don't get me wrong. As a woman, I can openly say there are days where I don't feel like doing anything. And I can say that because I'm a mom, too. Like, you know, especially with kids. Don't get me wrong. Even when you don't have kids, you still have your days where you just want to be here. You don't want to do anything.
Yeah, you just want to chill.
You just want to, But when you become a mother, and you become a wife, and even as a girlfriend, if you've been with that person for a while, or a father, you still have the role of a wife or a husband. So there are still certain requirements of you. But as a woman, if you know it's your job to make sure that after your man has worked a long day, if you're with a drug dealer and he's standing on the corner, he just stood on the corner all day long to take care of you and those kids. That's still a job that you accepted. There are still certain requirements of you. I don't care if you have takeout. You still do something. To make sure that when he comes home, there is nothing that he has to sit here and say, damn, why the fuck do I even fuck with her? She lucky we got these kids. Or damn, why do I even fuck with her?
Isn't that a terrible feeling?
Ladies,
and I've heard men say it.
I hope y'all learning something, ladies.
I've heard men say it, and we know
We're not
it.
stupid.
We know it.
From
Remy Jackson.
Yes, we feel it.
We know
I
it.
hope the
feel
ladies is learning
rejection,
something.
right.
So why a lot of marriages are failing
I hope
now
they learn
more
it.
than then? Because I get what you're saying, the role of a wife in this. But it just seems like marriages. It seems like people are quicker to walk away now.
They live in a fantasy world.
Because women, and I'm gonna say it, I don't care who doesn't agree, women have adapted the image of society through social media and have said to themselves that what social media and other people tell them matters more than what their grandmothers raised them on.
That's
The
crazy.
morals and the foundations that their grandmothers raised them on.
They have no morals or
They have no morals or foundations anymore. It's completely over. I can
leave
guarantee
nothing up to the
you that if we
imagination
had no
anymore.
influence from the world, women would still conduct themselves as their grandmothers did.
I believe so.
Yep.
Word up, that's a fact.
Your social media is a bitch, right? It's a gift and a curse with that.
Shit, man. I just talked to my daughter last night. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got a teenager now, so you feel me? Like,
Social media's a motherfucker. I hear chicks out there going to plastic surgeons saying, "Let me get the Kim Kardashian."
yeah.
Ain't that crazy?
It's a
And
fact.
you working on everything else on the outside of your body, you still unhappy. You gotta do
mom.
stuff that's on the inside. It starts from the inside. If you love who you are on the inside, how the outside of you won't even matter. And honestly speaking, a man will look at you with a flat ass and no titties before he look at a bitch with a big ass and some titties because you have the brightest smile on your face and he sees a future in you.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, that's
you're
true.
going back. You're going
don't
off of
matter what it is,
influence.
yeah.
It doesn't matter what you look like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it starts from home.
That should be funny as hell when girls are you ugly as hell, you this, you that. Okay, well, bitch, at the end of the day, guess where he's coming to sleep?
He's still here.
He's still here. He could go and sit there with you.
It's
He could
going
go sit
down.
there with you for the next year, but I bet you, any moment in time where something slip off with you, or you just slack up just a little bit,
He's gonna call where the peace is. He's gonna call where peace, clarity,
That's where it's at.
everything
things that
is.
make sense.
That
Everything that
peace,
keeps him sane at the end of the day is. That's where he's coming to.
that peace where it's at, bro. We talk about that. We talk about that. The peace
She
where it's
don't
at.
trip. She don't argue. She try to understand where I'm coming
Yeah.
She sits down and has a conversation with me.
Y'all better cut it. Y'all better cut it out,
She
man.
don't try to do nothing to me that put me in a bad headspace.
Yeah, they got all the
Fuck up my
gems.
whole
They
day.
dropping all the
They dropping
gems.
dudes.
They dropping all the gems. Like, shit, y'all better go ahead.
And you want to know
Don't
what's
let me
bad?
stop you.
He's sitting here dropping all the gems, and I can sit here and be honest and say, a lot of men
Past
are
this. You wanna
scared.
hit this?
Yeah.
They scared of commitment and marriage and
Johnny,
things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
they're
got to
scared
do
of
it. Come on,
somebody
man, nigga,
that
I'm
has
kinda-
this kind
I
of
can't really-
mentality.
I can see that.
Because
That's like,
they're
come over
so
here,
used to rah-rah in chaos
Got it.
that somebody
Oh,
that
shit, you got
comes
another
with
one?
peace
This
has
shit.
something out against them.
It's really the
Oh, I
love.
deal with women like that a lot. Like, you be straight up, you buy them flowers and all that shit, and they find something like, you ain't texting me back fast enough. I'm like, why are we arguing about this? I would be calm, like, yo, we don't need to have this type of toxic situation in this. No, I'm blocking you. You be like, she got issues. She got issues, yo.
Right,
But no, you're right. Some
unfortunately,
people
a lot of
sabotage their own
guys-
situation.
They do, and unfortunately, a lot of guys today, or from my experience, I'm gonna say, not a lot of guys today, but from my experience, they become accustomed to that. So when you have a peaceful mentality and you have a mentality that isn't influenced by social media and what social media's morals and rights and wrongs are, it's scary today.
Yeah.
Prime example, like the dude I was dealing with, I don't do arguments. I don't even raise my voice. This is it for me. Right?
Yeah.
So you want to argue with me? Nah.
We
I'ma
done.
wait.
That shit makes some people mad when you argue with them.
I was saying with it,
Talk
bro.
to me
Like,
when, talk to me when you're ready to talk to me.
all that other shit.
You don't give a about me, because you don't even want to say nothing. Nah,
Bye.
I'm not doing this.
Yeah, I feel you.
I
Like,
highlight
I'm
you.
not exchanging this negative energy with you.
yeah, because then you say something you gotta apologize for
Yeah.
later because you
Fuck, it's
mad.
fuck.
Like,
Talk to me, I
It's
hate
fucking up your
I hate
vibe.
doing that shit. I do it, but I
Your
hate
vibe.
He
it.
gets mad when it, and he goes and then he wants to go.
Don't fuck up my
You,
vibe.
you act like stuff didn't happen just 2 seconds ago. Would you like to talk about it? No? Okay.
All right then, we just gonna
We
move
ain't
on.
about to
If
argue.
you don't want to talk about it, then we gonna leave it where it's at.
Yeah, that's
at the
it.
end of the day, that time that we spent going through whatever we went
That
through,
was
that
that.
happened.
Yeah.
Where are we at now?
Yeah.
Every minute that goes by is a minute we wasted on whatever the fuck happened back then. That's still the past. I don't care if it was 5 minutes ago. I don't care if it was in 24 hours.
Because a lot
It's
of
still
shit can
behind
happen
me.
within those
Yeah.
next couple seconds from right then and there.
I had to get to that point. It took me a minute to get
Right.
to that point because before I used to be mad. Like when I'm mad, I used to be like, I ain't saying shit, yo. I'm just be myself.
Nah.
Now I be like, what went wrong? How can we prevent this from happening again? What we gonna do better? And then
And
we
that's
can be
it.
done with it. Yeah.
If we
That's it.
can't come to a common ground, then
We just
either
have to
that's
agree
where
to
I'm leaving it
disagree
at, or I'm
and
leaving
go.
you and that to where it's
Where it's
at.
at.
Like I
It's
can't-
over.
Yeah. I can't
Now I'm sitting there left with my
It's
thoughts
over.
like,
Yeah.
fuck.
You know the
I was
vibes.
trying to argue today. She fucking left me. What do? Now you calling up family members like, yo, remember that bullshit you did back in '93? And now you misguided anger somewhere else. You taking that on a whole bunch of other motherfuckers.
Right, and really it all depends on, how you channel things with yourself. But that's another thing that this day and age, these people really need to learn. Like self-love is really a priority. And I see so many people talking about it on the internet and sharing about it. And don't get me wrong, I do agree with it. I am on social media. I do share it often.
Yeah.
But I share it because I can relate to it. I understand how important it is to understand how valuable your mind and your spirit and your emotions are. Not for anybody else, but for you. Because being able to walk through your day-to-day process and be stress-free is so important.
Especially alone. Some
gotta-
people don't even know how to be alone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Some people have no idea how to be alone.
It's all about your energy.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
just said to Pretty before the podcast started, I was telling him about something that happened with me, and he said to me, you got a lot going on. And I said, I actually don't have anything going on. And he's like, you don't think so? I said, no, not at all. Because at the end of the day, no matter what happens in my life or what happens with the people around me, at the end of the day, I don't look at it like stress on my book. I look at it like that person just showed me who they were. And I'm okay with that. That doesn't affect what I'm going to do on a day-to-day basis. I'm still going to get up and go to work. I'm still going to pay my bills. And I have a lot more happy days than I have sad days. Just thank you for showing me who you are. I still have things to do.
It's one of those, heard you.
Yeah,
Keep
and that's
pushing.
it.
that's
That's
it.
it.
That's it.
Heard
That's
you.
it.
And you keep pushing.
But that
How you
starts
know?
with identifying with who you are, what you like, what you don't like, the things that you love about yourself, and being able to walk through life without going based on what other motherfuckers expect of you.
Yeah, that's true, y'all. The best thing you can be in this world is yourself. Everybody else is taken.
That's a fact. Goddamn, these blunts just keep going. It's definitely loud sessions, bro.
Loud sessions.
I swear to God, like I don't know how many blunts is rolled, but these motherfuckers keep going around. This is definitely loud sessions, bro.
Oh, trust me. As soon as it's over, I will be bringing it down.
The word is born.
Hey, yo, so I'm gonna get into a sponsor real quick, man. Today's episode of the Live Session Podcast is motherfucking sponsored by Top 2 Not 2. That's my boy Rick the Don. So if you need a chef, private birthday parties, weddings, anything that you need, just go to top2events.com or look up Rick the Don on Instagram. That's REEQDADON. or top 2 events, the number 2, or visit the food page, top 2, not 2 catering, and that's with the number 2. Shout out to Rick Dawn. Hit your boy up if you need some chefs around. He'll make everything look good for you. Yeah, feel me? Pretty Mac, what's poppin', yo?
Word, shout out to Rick the Don.
You know what I mean?
We back here with the Loud Sessions. We doing the first video. We back.
Hey, yo, thank y'all for stopping by, though. I really appreciate it, because y'all got great, amazing energy, great insight.
Yes, indeed.
Mason, everything. Let me just see if there's anything else I need to get into before I get the fuck out of here. So lately, online, and I just want a quick opinion on this. Chicks are proposing to niggas now. Thoughts?
Chicks proposing to niggas.
Women are proposing to men. That's the best way to put it.
Women proposing to men.
If you do everything else, you might as well get down on one knee.
I'm just saying.
See,
You get down on both anyway.
I like that energy. Like,
Can I ask you a question?
I like that energy.
Can I ask a question?
Absolutely.
How do you feel about, like, when it comes to cheating, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you have a girl and she not giving it up, and you cheat, but you're happy at home and you're doing everything else, that's cheating. Do you qualify that as, like, seriously cheating? Because I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't. Because not for nothing, if you're not gonna give him everything, why are you still with him?
Yeah, that's part of the deal.
It's like that.
My opinion to that is different, because you say if everything's good at home. In my life, I went through experience where I was young, and my older brother was telling me, oh, this girl gonna hurt you, this girl gonna do this. So I cheated on her to protect myself. I lost probably one of the best girls I ever had in my life. So if she's good, I'm not gonna cheat on her just because she's not giving me sex. Because I know the value of a good woman now. I had that experience. Some people didn't have that experience, you know what I mean? So for me, if I feel like I'm gonna do something to hurt you, I could be single and fuck the world, and there's no broken hearts involved. That's just how I feel. That's just my take.
Yeah, but at that point, like I said, why am I still dealing with you?
It depends on what you value. If it's sex, then you gotta have a conversation. Like, do you have a health condition? Are you not into it? Do I smell funny? Like, what is going on? Like, it could be something I gotta talk about. She could be like, yeah, but you ain't freaky enough. I want you to eat my ass. You too reserved. Like, you know what I mean? But
okay. But I literally have homies that have had that conversation with their girl, and it's still nothing. Like,
you gotta bust a move. You gotta bust a move. Sex is a very important part of a relationship.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, if she ain't busted it open, what we doing here?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Like we paying bills together and shit like that.
Roommates.
Right,
we doing business, like but we not fucking. All right, listen. So I'm about to go over here and I'm about to go do this. You know what I'm saying? I'm tell you off the rip, like fuck that. I ain't got time to play. Like I just don't, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I really don't, cause I ain't got time to stress. I've been through all that. Fuck all that shit. We get money. Let's do that.
But
that's
there
cool.
are people that have been in relationships for a while, and sex just becomes routine with them, no matter how
it should
much
be routine.
they switch it
How
up.
good it is.
It should be routine. If it's not routine, what are we doing? Like I said, like I'm about to go over here and get this money, or we ain't fucking.
Especially rich people. Rich people
I know
make
somebody
schedules.
that's fucking.
They do make schedules to be with their person and be intimate.
Yeah.
But they had a luxury that we don't have, though.
This is true too.
It's a luxury.
Damn.
My bad, y'all. I got distracted by something. My fault. Y'all can keep talking while I'm doing.
Fuck that.
Okay.
I don't give a damn. If we ain't fucking, you fucking up the whole dynamic of everything else we doing.
And what's the top 3 most important parts of a relationship now?
Sex, money, and love.
Sex, money, and love. Ain't that something?
I
Because
don't think
people
so.
break up over money.
No specific order.
A lot of people do break up over money, yeah?
A lot of people
break
do
over
up
sex.
money, but
A lot of people break up over love.
sex. This is true too. But honestly speaking,
I don't know about love.
You want to know
No.
how? Yeah, I don't think about love.
No, love goes wrong.
Maybe respect and communication.
No, because
There we go.
love
That's
goes
it.
Maybe
love
that's
goes wrong.
That's
But
true,
when
but
you
love goes
genuinely
wrong.
love a person, it's different to say that I love you and I'm in love with you. Those are two different. Those are two different meanings.
Yeah.
And a lot of people confuse being in love with infatuation. The infatuation of every relationship is always going to die. But you still need something that's going to keep you there. And sometimes it really is unconditional love.
Yeah.
The problem is people say unconditional love, and even though they say unconditional, it's still conditional. I love you unconditional until you don't have sex with me.
I learned what unconditional love was when I had my daughter.
But why would you not have sex with that person?
Love is.
Okay, so don't get.
If
Like
you
I
love
said,
them, why you not having sex with
I
them?
have friends who have been married 20, 30 years, and they have months on end sometimes where they don't have sex.
Yeah.
But you will still see them having great conversations as friends, and you will still see them engaging with one another and still being happy in one another's presence. Now, don't get me wrong, I still believe that sex is a requirement in a relationship, especially for me.
Okay.
30 years though? It's
Yeah,
like,
for me
Damn.
too.
you don't even need it every day after that long. You'd be like, I know who I'm with. I know what that shit look like, man.
But people feel like that after 5 years. Some people
trouble.
feel like
That's
that
crazy.
after 7 years.
I don't ever want to feel like that. If you my wife,
Yeah.
like I don't want to feel like I shouldn't want to be fucking you. Like
I
Every
think it
day
gets
I
to a
wake up-
point where,
It's just
as a
supposed to be
couple, you
mental
just
and
don't.
emotional maturity with
You're
your
just
partner.
not in that realm. Like some people just
Anymore.
fall out of that.
Some people
Well, that's
fall
why I'm
out
good
of the
where
sex
I'm at.
part, right?
That's why I'm
and
good
then
where I'm
some
at,
people
man,
really
like-
fall into the actual meaning of unconditional love.
Yeah.
That's it. They fall into the actual meaning
That's
of
cool. That's a
unconditional
problem.
love.
and that's cool.
Now-
That's cool.
And it's crazy because that's me, and that's a problem for me now because that's exactly how I could feel about somebody. And it's like, regardless of what you do or how you treat me, I'm always gonna treat you good.
But that and
And that's
that's
the problem.
unconditional love.
But that's a problem because it's like then with people nowadays,
What's the
you
problem?
start doing stuff like that, they start disrespecting you.
Oh, but one thing they would never do, they would never forget you. They would never forget you. Because when you got a real solid soul,
Yeah, we just
they
talked
get
about
to
that.
meet
That's
other
crazy.
people. They be like, you are not like that one I screwed over.
She like a standard, a standard.
Exactly.
And they be like,
Right.
shit. And
God
call
damn
you,
it, I can't
hey,
remember- I
baby,
can't-
how you doing, baby? You like,
It's like, yo,
nigga, I'm engaged. Get the fuck off my phone.
God damn it, I can't forget Tasha, man. You know Tasha.
That happened to
Oh
me.
shit.
That's true though. It really
Fuck.
is like that because that's how it was for me with an ex of mine. You know, I was really solid. We actually went through a period of time where we stopped having sex.
Wow.
But we stopped having sex because he was cheating. You know, I was
Yeah.
pregnant and I really wanted to be on the safe side.
Yeah,
but
makes
I
sense.
still loved him unconditionally. And to this day, he'll still call me and tell me how he made the biggest mistake of his life. But that was your lesson because you had to understand what unconditional love was and what infatuation was. I'm glad you learned your lesson. And that's how you have to treat them. I'm glad you learned your lesson.
Shout out to him.
Feelings, right.
When I was calling my ex, I was thinking that, but I ain't say that shit. I was thinking, you the best thing that ever happened to me. Like, so what's good? Y'all how you doing?
Oh, you telling me, yo, it was fun.
Oh
It was
my
fun.
god, she killed my shit. She
Like,
killed
it
my
was
shit.
cool.
I was like, yeah, I'm just saying, trying to see what's good. She's like, yeah, I know, but I don't know if we should be talking like that. I said, we could be friends. She's like, nah, I'm kind of engaged now. And I was like, oh, fuck you. I'm happy for her, though. But at the same time, I was like,
Yeah.
I hope you break your heart. So you
I
can
had
break
some time to get married. You know what I'm saying? You just get married on your ass. You be like, oh shit, check you out.
God.
You was just in my DM, like you funny as hell. You funny as hell. You told me we had one more time, like, and check you out. All the photos.
All the photos.
You
All the
just-
happy couple
You
photos.
just looking at him
Look
like, look at this motherfucker.
I do it with niggas every day. I got a nigga that literally has a baby probably every year and a half. I mean, he knocks his wife up. They probably got like 8 kids by now.
Damn.
But I used to sleep with him like 15 years ago. Every time they have a baby and I comment on the photos, 'cause I love his wife. I say, congratulations, you guys. Baby is beautiful. This nigga will hop in my inbox like it was supposed to be you. I should have put a baby in you when I had a chance. Nigga, what? You done married this girl?
She at home healing.
Never forget.
She at home healing, not giving him none because she got to get her body right. And he's like, well, I ain't getting none at home.
It should have been you.
Yeah.
It should have been you.
He's just horny and shit.
God damn
It's
it.
rough in here.
I don't even know.
Bitch drives me
I
crazy.
definitely want y'all opinion on this because he's done this too. Like, he'll be like, I just want to eat your pussy. I don't want nothing else. I'm going to be honest before y'all say anything and say, I have had somebody or 2 bodies give me head and really be satisfied. Is that really a thing with y'all?
Oh Lord.
Certain men got certain things that
Oh Lord.
everyone's different. Yeah, like some niggas. Yo,
Okay.
I was telling my dude one day, like, yo, bitch is bad. This bitch is that. She got this. She got this. He said, fuck all that shit. What her feet look like? Some people got feet fetishes. Some people got handcuffs, S&M, won't be tied up. So everybody into all different types of things. Some guys get off by pleasuring a female. You feel me? And like for me, it depends on the kind of female I'm with. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I definitely want to pleasure a female. But I can't see me saying, yo, I want to just eat your pussy and I'm good unless I'm like, yo, I'm just not getting hard tonight or something like that. Like, I just got to pleasure you because I can't give it to you the way I want. But walking around like, I have moments, I ain't gonna lie, there's moments I'm like, I just fight eating pussy. I feel like that this morning. But you know, I still want to fuck after too.
I think it's moments, man. I think it's moments in your life you just, you know what I'm saying? Because I remember being with a female, I just felt like doing it to her. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Eat a pussy. Like.
But that's different. Y'all both talking about somebody you've been with. I've had random men who have never been inside of me, never felt me. They really don't know much about me. Say, I just want to eat your pussy. And a time or two in my wild life, I let it happen, and that's really all they did. And I never heard anyone. They still hit me up, hey, how you been? You want to go out, whatever.
Right, eat that pussy.
But they never, right? That's what they would do. They would really
Let me eat that pussy. I just need to eat some pussy right now. I don't know what's going on.
B, you know we fucked.
Where's
so
your-
don't
where's
play
your
around.
pussy?
Because I can see her watching this now. Like when I came from LA 2 weeks ago, you was in there eating the fuck out my pussy. We still. Anyway.
Now you acting different?
All right, now you
Now you acting different?
Just a moment.
You was a pussy eater 2 weeks ago. Now you don't eat pussy no more? What's going on?
That was a good
Now
time.
I'm saying
man.
though, like, that was 2 weeks ago. Like, I'm a different type of guy now. Like, I want the whole thing. Like, can I smash? Like, did I eat it good enough? I'm trying to get in there. Like,
I've had guys not even. I had one particular. I called him Good Head Guy. Was that not his name?
That's
Good
crazy.
Head Guy. That's
Yo,
what
when
it
he
was.
called the phone, that's crazy.
shout
GHG.
Shout to Good Head Guy, man. You out here somewhere, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
GHG.
You did your thing. You got a name. She gave you a name. Like, you know what I'm saying? You the good head guy. You know what I mean? You good for something out here, my nigga. Like, you feel me? You good for something out here, bro.
He definitely is good.
Don't
Like,
trip.
He's been hitting me up these last.
Oh, Lord. He's still going down.
It's
still going down.
But I'm like, I don't know. I'm good in my relationship. But he definitely used to eat the shit out of my pussy all the time. And it would never get, it would be good. Like after, like, all right, I'm going to see you later. I'm like, yeah, absolutely. That's all you wanted? Yes.
Oh, man. It's going down.
Hey, yo, all right, so while we here, just because we got a camera on that side with batteries wrapping up on us, I just want to thank Nakiyah and Deandra for stopping through the Loud Session podcast. We appreciate y'all being here.
Yes, yes.
You know what I'm saying? And if y'all get time, go to lashlock.com for all the cosmetics, faux locks, eyelashes, all that different things. That's lashlock.com. And also Scent the City for your body butter. Scent, SCENT, thecity.com for body butter. And if I'm not mistaken, the owner of that is Yanni.
Yes.
Yeah, Yanni's the owner of that. So shout out to Yanni.
Shout out to Yanni.
Word up. So any last messages, any last notes, anything y'all want to get off your chest before we get up out of here? No! Well, I will leave a message, and I would like to say,
Yo,
what up?
Black Lives Matter, of course. Mac Juice dripping. We got the clothing line coming soon. We got the Loud Sessions clothing line coming soon. My nigga Jersey, he got something, he coming up with something soon. You know what I'm saying? It's about to be real big. We got the models coming too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got people who's coming. It's going down.
Now look down in your comments,
Shout
and then whoever rate all lives matter, hop on their ass, cause we know that shit, but y'all know what the fuck we saying. Somebody always want to come back with that motherfucking goddamn response. Anyway, shout out to your Instagrams before we get out of here. If y'all want people to follow y'all can share your Instagram.
Let them know.
Anybody else got any businesses or any websites y'all want to get off before we get up out of here? Please shout that out. Anything?
If y'all want to see Nakiyah and what she was talking about, my name on Instagram is Summer Glow. Also at Love Rain, spelled REIGN.
Let's go.
She's so aggy.
Oh, whatever.
Go ahead, D. Go ahead, dude. Give me yours.
She said, "Nah, I'm
She
good.
said, nah, she good.
I'm good. I'm just here to watch."
She too gangster. She.
Yo.
I gotta let
said,
y'all know
yeah.
who's associated with Lash Lock. You can see what it's all about. You can see this Lash Lock on me. Because I be having my locks done and I be having my lashes done and my skin is clear. That is from Center City. So if you want to see it, to
Talking
believe
shit.
it, you gotta follow me.
Talking shit.
Follow, hit her up. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to
Check out the
Lash
prices.
Lock.
Go to the websites. All of that, man. Support black businesses, man. That's all we can do
Word.
out here. Support each other. Let's keep
Hit us
ourselves
up.
growing. Follow Bally Rebel on Instagram, BALI, Shake It singles out there right now. YouTube, iTunes, wherever you buy music. Please support that goddamn single. We got new music on the way.
Yes, sir.
Follow Critty Mac, CRITTYMACK. Rock Boy the producer. Got a little bro in here. Y'all already know what it is. And it's the Loud Sessions, yo. We'll holla at y'all Mondays. It's a new day. And thank y'all for joining us.
Hey, yo, King of the Drip coming too.
King of the Drip. Oh yeah, King of the Drip.
Yeah.
Don't forget about King of the Drip. Pretty Mac got a single coming on the way.
almost forgot.
He ain't finished it, but it's on the way.
It's on the fucking way.
Let's go.
King
Loud
of the
sessions,
Drip.
baby. Let's get it.